One of the things that Rush Limbaugh taught me as a young broadcaster was it's very important if you say something one day and then the next day or 2 days later or a week or a year later, that thing that you said comes true, you need to make sure that you play it back for everybody to remind them that you said it first. And then it happened, and you pretty much know what you're... It's a great way to explain to people that you actually know what you're talking about. And since we're new here, I'm going to steal a page from Rush Limbaugh. And what he would do is he would go back into his archive, and he would, you know, he'd filter the audio a little bit so it sounded like it was old school. And we've done the same thing here. Yesterday, I said something about Kamala Harris's visit to Jacksonville because she was in Jacksonville yesterday. And we went back into the archives and we found what I said, and Josh put it through the Limbaugh 3000 so that we could let you know that we said this yesterday in the past about Kamala Harris's trip to Jacksonville, Florida. Listen carefully. So if you see a caravan of police cars headed to the north side, which you see often in Jacksonville, but if you see that today, it's probably to welcome President Harris to one of the vaccination sites where she'll be, I don't know, talking about all the money she spent and probably laughing awkwardly and uncomfortably because that's her go-to thing. That was yesterday, just about 24 hours ago on the show. And sure enough, the vice president or president, depending on who you talk to, of the United States did not disappoint. Just seconds after walking down the jetway without tripping, I'd like to point out. So, bravo, that's a benefit. Just seconds after walking down the jetway and being welcomed by Mayor Lenny Curry and I don't know, a bunch of other politicians there. Kamala Harris walked up to a microphone. She was asked a question, and instead of giving a serious answer, she laughed awkwardly and uncontrollably.
Do you have plans to visit the border?
Not today. But I have before, and I'm sure I will again.
Oh. No, I'm not going today. I'm here in Jacksonville. No, I'm not going to go. I mean, I've been to the border before, and probably I'll go again, but I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go right now. And of course, that laughter, which we hear a lot. In fact, last time she was in Jacksonville, she was here for a campaign stop last year, and she wanted to, you know, try to fit in. And so she used one of our Jacksonville specific football chants where we yell out Duval, and she did a little rendition of that. She thought it was hilarious.
Oh, it's wonderful to be in Jacksonville. Duval.
That is just, which is like, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. If I was trying to create a parody laugh or a laugh track that was just totally, you know, just, I mean, over the top, I couldn't do a better job if I tried to fake it. It's the woman's actual laugh, and she does it all the time, even whether it's just at a campaign rally trying to drum up support or when someone asks her about the hundreds of thousands of people charging toward our border and the thousands of children who have been abandoned there and are shoved into these cages and containers and being kept there, you know, without their parents and without any processing and without COVID-19 tests and without masks. She just thinks, oh, that's the funniest thing in the world. I haven't been to the border. I've been before, but I'm not going any. Today I'm here in Duval. Yeah. But Kamala Harris is one of those people that I guess she just has a great sense of humor. And personally, as somebody who likes comedy, I'm happy that we have somebody in office who has a great sense of humor, and she can laugh at any crisis. She can laugh at whenever there's dark times on the horizon. Thank God we have a leader like Kamala Harris who just loves a good joke. Who just loves a good joke? For example, like knock knock.
Who's there?
Kids.
Kids who?
Kids in cages. That's a good one. Right? That's a good one. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants. No, you say hundreds of... Do you really not understand how knock knock... Okay, so
I forgot.
Josh, do me a favor. You're fired.
No, I got it.
Josh, turn on the radio for a second. Turn on your microphone. Hannah, turn your mic off. Josh, you will now be playing the role of Kamala Harris in my joke bit. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants.
Hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants who?
Hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants who want to come into this country who Joe Biden invited here and has absolutely no idea what to do with. That was a good one. Why did hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants cross the road?
I don't know. Why?
Because Joe Biden invited them here. Hey, Kamala. Kamala, what's the difference between Joe Biden and a wall?
What's the difference?
A wall knows how to stop illegal immigrants. She just loves. I could go on and on. Did you hear the one about how horrible Joe Biden's immigrant detention facilities are?
No, tell me.
Neither did anyone else because Joe Biden placed a gag order on ICE agents and told the media to take a hike. That's such a good one. All right, one more. How many Joe Bidens does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
3. 1 to hold the light bulb, 1 to fall down the stairs several times, and 1 to sign an executive order creating a humanitarian crisis that was totally avoidable. That's great. That was very good.